Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and we're continuing today our run playing as France, going for Die Perfidious Albion, or however the heck that is pronounced. And we are continuing here, and I think that... Oh, hey, Ethiopia. Good job, Italy. I am going to go ahead and unleash this. And we're going to lose 7.5 stability. That will be okay. I hope. Just wanting to get this a little bit higher right now. We're now at 16%, 17% for now. It's going to stay there for now, but hopefully we can do some more stuff here. Now, we can ban communism, but we gain too much base stability loss for that. However, there's some things here that we can do that I'm going to try to have those things help out. That's the goal, at least. And the Spanish Civil War has broken out. Now, without this, I cannot intervene in the Spanish Civil War. Do I want to do that? No idea. But I'm not going to, because we're trying to get as quick as we can. So one thing I'm going to do right here, we're going to go for protect the rights of man. They may never say it openly, but it's obvious to anyone with eyes to see. Curtailing the right to property is just the first step into eliminating all the rights of our proud ancestors fought so hard for. We will not have it. We will protect the rights of man. So bring us back up to 42. And will let us potentially do some more good stuff. We can at least rally the leagues again. That's good. We don't have to worry about banning communism. So if I gain that 5, that puts us at 38. And that would let us 40 right now. So this would not quite get us to 50, but it would get really close. But if we banned communism now, it'd be 9.3. One thing I was looking at was this. We would gain the event protests descend into violence. I don't know if we would wind up in civil war there or not. Might be worth trying just to see. We're in 1936. I think we could come back from civil war, even though it's unprepared for. Might be worth it. Let's go ahead and get that radio. Actually, no radio. Well, radio does get reinforced rate. But I think we're going to do this one instead, just in case. Because... like, this would get me at... This would get me in the 50%. And it would do it... Well, might bring civil war. Don't know for sure. But it would do it without change in instability. Whereas this one would lose 7.5 and probably wouldn't get it. This one would get it, but would lose 9.3, which would not bring me below 25. At least not on hand. Oh, hey, here we go. Now this is it. That brings me to 29. This will bring me back up to 34. But we are at 24 and 22. Okay, so this would bring me to 27.5. really going close here. But it would get it. And we could just start. Let's do it. 26. But that should be enough. It is enough. National regeneration. This focus will cancel if the requirements are not met. Okay. An excess of democracy and misguided republicanism have poisoned our country and divided our people. It will take a long time to heal these wounds, but at last the first steps have been taken. 26%. But we're going to see now. We're going to not have lost a lot of these national focuses, national spirits that are bad. That's the one thing about the one thing about Civil War is you would not have many. You would have many of these national focuses that would go away. Now we can get a lot of this. This is where I'm really going for here. Is political unity. We'll get that immediately. And then we have this, which is very, very nice as well. Integralism. These are all really nice right here. Lose democracy support. Don't think that's going to be necessary, but yeah, we're going to get those two, and then you decide between production efficiency growth, which seems no, gain base stability, and gain base war support. I think that gaining base stability is probably the better option there, but we'll see. We're going to get these two first. Political unity and integralism, I think, are important before anything else. Alright, so we're in November 1936. I think going back and getting that radio is really good there. And then over here, we're going to go with construction first, because we're not actually producing that much. So getting the production ones won't matter as much. And I think that it is time to begin trading with someone for oil. And the only one that we might be in a faction with eventually is Venezuela. So let's go ahead and get Venezuela. I'm still going in somewhat blind. But right now, our stability should go up as soon as this is completed, just simply from ruling party favorability going from 34, well, it's 34 to 32, so it won't change that much. It might go down. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we don't have a civil war. The longer we go into the game, the harder it will be to recover from that civil war, but we shall see what happens here. We are at 25. So we need political unity, like, now. The history of France since the fall of absolutism has been a story of political infighting. When there was unity, France was victorious. When there was internal strife, France was defeated. And for this reason, we cannot allow the ambitions of a few to harm the livelihood of the many. We're going to get rid of disjointed government, and all of non-aligned goes into the fascists, so really, really nice to have when that happens. That will save our stability, and we should be a lot better off. Alright, these guys are all trained up. That's really good. Unfortunately, we still have only 3 army experience here. These guys are all trained up. I did combine some of these units. And I'm trying to get down to 12. Just because. So that's 16 goes down to 14. Yeah, let's go ahead and combine down here. Everyone combine in.
Attention.
You guys combine then? Pretty please. I'm down to 14 here. Get in there. There we go. We need to find one more to combine, but let's get another researching going. Let's get the oil, just so we're not having to trade for as much.
Attention.
And we'll find the last two to combine. Let's just do these two here. And that brings some back to the pool.
Attention.
That's going to reinforce the main army here, which will be nice.
Attention.
Of course, the tanks are what they are. This is what it is. But they're the only ones left recruiting here, or training here. And our equipment continues to do better. So can't complain about that. Let's go ahead and make something. Not really sure what the best thing to do with that is, to be honest.
Écoutez.
And I'm going to move you to where you're actually going to be needed, which is over there in Syria. In Turkey, you're not getting your little piece of land, so don't even think about it. Ah, we are Nation Française. We are fascist France already. So we could just attack Belgium and attack the Netherlands, but where's the fun in that? And there is the Anarchist Uprising. So now we're at 39% civility. With that, we're 59% fascism. We're a little bit safer. We've also lost disjointed government. And we have a much, much, much better political power. Finally able to get going on that. We have a few other national spirits that are bad, including Victors of the Great War. Could definitely serve to lose that one, but I think we will continue on down this line. We're going to go to Integralism. The identity of Integralism states that all aspects of society must come together and work as if they are one small piece in a larger whole. This society must be well ordered to ensure that all parts of it work together in harmony. So let's go ahead and get that one. And now we are beginning to have some political power, so we can actually have some good. And that focus is really important because I want to hire that particular advisor when it is done. So we're not going to spend our political power here, in spite of the fact that we could. We're not going to actually spend it. Who can we actually hire out of this? Propaganda Master. War support plus 10%. Okay. But no, I'm trying to save up to get that particular guy. Then we'll see what political power we have after that. No, I don't need to see that video, thank you. We are in 1937. I feel like we need some actual army here, but I am going to do this. We'll have that going there. We'll have a few more civilian factories still being built, but we need to get some more military factories and start having an army. We're going to face Britain around the world. I feel like that would be important. Just a hunch.
Écoutez.
And this guy is so close. And it would be nice to get some army experience going too. I did not reorganize my navy in between those two episodes. I don't really think it was necessary at this point. But it will be soon. Alright, we got that going, so let's go ahead and get this. Go ahead and get that. We're very close on infantry equipment, which is nice. This is what I have set up here. Of course, I haven't been making any new factories or anything yet. Yet. So here's the question. Do I want... I don't think I'm going to get any of those yet. Do I want this? Daily democracy support -10 for 365 days. I don't think I need that. So I think we're going to head down this route and go for the Axis and start gaining some territory. I think that's the appropriate route next. So, diplomatic freedom. The Republican governments have shackled themselves to artificial constructs in Eastern Europe who will fall the moment we withdraw our aid. They are liabilities, not assets, and as such we will divest ourselves of them. So we lose our guarantees of independence to Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia. Do I want excavation? No, I want dispersed industry first. And we now can get that new advisor, which was what? Not that. Technocrat? Nope. That was it. National Integralist. Political power gain of +15% and weekly stability of +0.1. Oh, and I can get another one while I'm at it. Do I want that guy? Propaganda master of 10% war support? Sure. I think that'll help. That'll help somewhat. We can certainly get that. We need, what, 50% war support for war economy. We can already have partial mobilization, but there's no point in doing partial mobilization until we can get to war economy. But yeah, getting that stability up, huge. Huge, 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 huge. Alright, so the Mountaineers, we need to put you right up against Belgium, I think. And the Mountaineers are at Luxembourg. I think it's not a bad place for them.
Attention.
I'm going to put the tanks right along this border here.
Écoutez.
Thank you. You were in the way. And we're going to leave the motorized out of it for now. For now. For now. Now, I think it wouldn't be a terrible idea to get the military theorist here next. That'll give us some army experience gain, as well as land doctrine research speed. Now, granted, the land doctrine research speed, as long as we have Victors of the Great War, won't help us too much, but I think it'll help some, at least. We should be planning our invasion. You're gonna need to go in here, please. Stick. Well, yeah, no, that's fine.
Écoutez.
You, I guess, laughable as it is to get planning bonus against Luxembourg, I guess it might help. You could always justify on Luxembourg. I don't think that's the wisest maneuver. Alright, so once diplomatic freedom is done, we will reach out to the Germans. And the ideology map mode. That's one of the ones on here, isn't it? Nope, it's just in here. Pause. Ah, the purges in the Soviet Union have just now happened. Japan has declared war on China. We have a lot of fascism here in Western Europe, so yeah, your diplomacy's not looking too good there, UK. Just saying. Alright, so we are going to head towards a new Europe. This does gain a base stability of -0.5, but that's okay. France is at a crossroads. We can shackle ourselves to the old order, or we can embrace the new. With the Germans poised to remake the continent, it would be beneficial for us to be on their good side. Yes, it would. So one thing we can do is we can spend 100 on improved worker conditions and get some weekly stability right now. We could cheat on the treaties, but we're not going to cheat on the treaties because we're not building anything like that right now. We also could institute press censorship, but no. I think that right now it's okay. 35% is not terrible. France realigns her foreign policy. I don't know how often we're going to see this, so let's go ahead and read it. President has announced Pierre Laval have announced a major shift in French foreign policy, including a thorough review of strategic alliances and political guarantees made by previous administrations. In particular, the web of alliances tying France to countries in Eastern Europe will be under scrutiny, which many observers take to mean that it will be dissolved. Leaders in Poland, Czechoslovakia, and Romania have so far refused to commit on the issue or any possible reactions. We won't get dragged into another war through some stupid alliance. Yes, we will, but not with that alliance. We're going to be more reasonable about our stupid alliances. The Marco Polo Bridge incident is an interesting time. Indeed. So, Wallene and Vandersleen. That's Wallene, that's Vandersleen. Okay. So I get claims on Belgium, Germany gets claims on the Netherlands. Do I get claims or war goals? Just claims. Okay. Well, that's not bad. So I am going to go with the military theorist next. I think that's the best play I've got. Start getting some army experience gain without having to dip into my inventory is going to be good. And we can start to train units. I like that. We're still low on motorized. We do have some light tank, but those divisions have motorized, and boy, do they need help. Boy, do they need help to become worth anything. So that army experience gain is very, very important. And I think I'm just going to pour right through the political side, and you know, we're not on the clock for a war with Germany, so fingers crossed that will still be okay. Over here, let's get better fighters. We're not making fighters yet, but let's get better fighters. Alright. I don't know why this is flashing here, why we keep losing entrenchment. Yeah, everything's actually entrenched, I don't know. Do not know. Do we have a border? We do have a border down here. Oh well. And I think that I'm actually going to take these and I'm going to transfer them to Division d'Infanterie. That'll lower our I'm not going to delete that, but yeah. Is there a way to make it like obsolete? No. Okay. And we're at 5. We're going to take this out. It would give me 22, but it gives me guns, importantly. Hatay shall remain part of Syria, no matter what the Turkish desire. Ataturk has written a strongly worded letter demanding that the Turkish population in the Syrian state of Hatay be permitted to their diplomatic right to a referendum so that the people of Hatay can decide whether they want to join Turkey or remain part of Syria indefinitely. Our colonial police have uncovered unlawful activity on the Turkish border, with Turkish nationals crossing into the country and causing a ruckus in the Hatay province. It is clear that Turkey plans to skew the referendum results to ensure a Turkish victory, but having Turkey endeared to us would surely be more profitable than the alternative. Who can say how far Mustafa Kemal Ataturk will go to ensure that Hatay is integrated into Turkey? Well, we're going to find out, because no, Hatay shall remain a part of Syria, no matter what the Turks desire. Alright, so the planes are coming along there. We could... Nope, we don't need to worry about that. We could worry about carrier holes and cruiser holes, but I don't think I want to do that either. We're in September of 1937. Let's get the artillery going here. And we're going to get established spheres of influence. For centuries, our people have lived on the belief that we were mortal, hereditary enemies. This belief was founded in the idea that our interests were incompatible, but we could surely come to an agreement if we just defined our spheres of influence and studiously refrained from interfering. And that will be completed in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below, all that good stuff. I will see you next time.